Hey everyone, this is a question that most people may not ask, but it keeps running at the back of your head, or at least it does in my case. The question is literally the title of this video. How powerful is your brain? Well, other than the fact that it keeps you alive. People say that you use only 10% of your brain in day to day life. This notion was the basis of the plot of several movies such as Matilda, Limitless, and Lucy. There are also several others that I may have missed, but you get the point. You may be wondering, what would it be like to unlock the full capacity of your brain? But the thing is, you have done this already. What if I told you that this entire notion is absolutely baseless and completely fake? The belief that people use only 10% of their brains is likely to have originated due to quite a few different reasons. One possibility is a misquote of the world renowned physicist Albert Einstein. Another possibility is a wrong conclusion made for an experiment done by Carl Lashley. Carl Lashley conducted an experiment where he found that if he removed a portion of the cerebral cortex from a rat's brain, the rat could relearn the abilities that it lost. However, if we try to find any rational and scientific explanation behind this belief, we come up with absolutely nothing. Well then, how much of our brain do we actually use? The misconception wasn't even close to the actual amount of brain power we use at any time. We use close to 100% of our brain power at any one time. Furthermore, this statement is true even when you are sleeping, a time at which you think you don't need a lot of brain power. So, with all that put aside, how powerful is your brain really? Well, if you want the short answer to that, the answer is extremely. As for the long answer, let me just tell you how powerful we are talking here. Your brain can store up to 2.5 petabytes of data. To put that into perspective, think of the storage capacity of an iPhone X. Multiply that by 10,240 and you'll get the storage capacity of your brain. Remember the 10% myth that I mentioned previously? The origin stories of that myth all have one thing in common. That is the brain's ability to learn new things. The brain is immensely capable of learning new skills, new concepts, and new habits. That is, if you learn authentically. If you want to know more about authentic and inauthentic learning, I recently watched an awesome video that explains just that. However, that is not what this video is about. Let's go back to what I was saying about the brain's learning ability. This is also known as brain plasticity, and it slowly deteriorates as you grow older. Our brain can teach itself pretty much anything we want if we put in the effort to learn it. So, you might ask me why we have to put in the effort to learn stuff that we don't like when our brain already has a limited storage capacity. It turns out, even if you are not satisfied with the huge storage capacity of your brain, you still can't use the excuse where you go, "Oh, I can't learn this, my brain is too full." Why? Because the storage capacity of our brain increases as we learn new things. In 2018, the University of Texas at Austin conducted a study on rats where they found that when rats learn new things, the storage capacity of their brain increases due to the increase in length of their nerve endings. If you want to know more about the study, the link is in the description down below. Other than these two properties, the human brain works together with the body in pretty interesting ways. Picture this scenario. You have to go hit the gym because you have to tone your muscles a bit. But then you are too lazy and you cannot get up and stop being a couch potato. Well, a recent study published in the Journal of Neurophysiology may have just the right excuse for you. The study, which was conducted by Ohio University, found that if you even imagine yourself doing the required exercises, you can tone your muscles, delay atrophy, and even get those gains. Of course, this has much lesser of an effect than actually getting up and doing the exercise. However, if you're too lazy to even imagine yourself doing the exercise, I'm sorry my friend, there's just no helping you. What's even crazier is, this trick works in any field, be it arts, sports, or music. You just have to imagine yourself practicing the skill and you will get better at it. If you want to learn more about the study, the link is in the description. Now, if that wasn't enough to convince you that the brain is ridiculously powerful, there is something else. Picture this. You are feeling sick and you're suffering with a stomachache. Your friend comes over and gives you a concoction, calling it a home remedy. And then you start to feel better. The next day, your friend comes around and tells you that The concoction is nothing more than a mixture of fruit juices with no medical abilities whatsoever. Then, how did you get cured? This is called the placebo effect. When you strongly believe that something will go your way when you do something, your brain makes that possible. Scientists still do not fully understand this concept and they struggle to find explanations for it. However, they widely believe that it happens because a person expects it to happen. Similarly, the opposite effect also exists. Imagine you are in a foreign restaurant. The food you order matches any kind of dietary restriction you have. But then, when it arrives to your table, it looks utterly repulsive. You believe that something terrible will happen to you after you eat it. And of course, later when you eat it, you find yourself at home, in the bathroom, hurling into a toilet bowl. This is known as the nocebo effect. Many times, it arises due to the preconceived notion that something bad will happen to you if you do something. So, in conclusion, your brain doesn't just keep you alive, but connects to your body in many more ways than you think. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like, share it with your friends, and subscribe to my channel for more content. Feel free to comment any questions you would like me to answer in the comment section down below, and hopefully I can answer it in a future video. Thanks for watching.